This is my vocal training plan for tomorrow, March 22nd. I will take this aria and divide it according to 4 different styles from the old school vocal tradition. Within the same piece, I must rapidly switch singing styles, which requires a complete transformation of breath control, adjusting breath volume, intensity, and placement. Not only that, but I must also change the shape, position, and angle of my resonance chambers while coordinating them with my breath technique. Only by doing this can I produce the same sound, resonance, vibrato, and volume as closely as possible. Of course, no one in history has ever attempted such a feat, but I have no choice. I want to surpass human limitations. I must achieve this. Léon Beyle had a very clear voice. His breath support was similar to diaphragmatic breathing support, but unlike Caruso, he did not maintain abdominal tension. His abdomen remained very relaxed. However, his lower chest provided excellent breath support. His vocal cords were well narrowed, and his high notes were agile and bright. Although Aureliano Pertile was a full-range tenor with clockwork breath distribution, he focused more on the tension of the resonance chambers to activate abdominal breath support. This was the opposite of Caruso, who first expanded his abdomen and then used his abdominal breath to stimulate the resonance chambers. Because of this, Pertile could never truly be considered an Italian bel canto singer. Mario del Monaco inherited his technique, which relied on a downward pressing breath approach, whereas Caruso used a lower abdominal release technique, a completely different method. In Pertile's case, his nasal resonance was more prominent, which had both advantages and disadvantages. The benefit was a strong emotional quality in his singing, but the downside was that his sound was obstructed by the hard palate, affecting his vocal projection. My friend Zheng Jing once told me that Pertile was slightly hunchbacked. Oh, no wonder his nasal resonance was so heavy. Fortunately, his abdominal breath support still maintained about 50% of its strength. Otherwise, he would have ended up sounding like Domingo. What surprises me is Fernando Carpi. His voice is perfectly balanced front and back, and he uses deep lower abdominal breath support, just like Caruso. Just listen to his vibrato. How incredible it is. How many singers can achieve this? I truly believe he is superior to Pertile. His vocal projection and resonance balance are outstanding. I haven't specifically studied him before, but after listening today, I will focus on learning from him. His high notes are simply tuned, bright, agile, and metallic. Giovanni Martinelli, the most popular tenor after Caruso's death, was often regarded as Caruso's successor. He certainly had many strengths: a refined voice with a noble quality, seamless breath support, and smooth transitions between vocal registers. However, I must point out that his breath support was primarily focused on the front abdomen, lacking the power from below the posterior diaphragm. As a result, his voice lacked a certain degree of strength and impact. From low notes to high notes, he used a mixed register with an unfocused sound, which differs from Caruso. His approach to high notes was somewhat baritonal, relying too much on air flowed in the hard palate. His chest-to-head voice transition was not fully developed, which prevented his high notes from achieving that pyramidal, soaring quality that Caruso had. I need to repeat this process to reinforce the progress I have already made. This way, I won't have to worry that such a singing technique will one day disappear. It will always be at my service. Whenever I need to sing this way, I will be able to do so. This is what I call vocal freedom. I don't know if humanity has ever used this term before, but I feel that by mastering the singing techniques of all the greatest tenors in history, I have achieved vocal freedom. This is truly fascinating. I alone can sing in all four of these voices and grasp each of their vocal techniques.